So Attack on Titan just ended, and this video has nothing to do with it, but I was a scout for Halloween, so, you know, now you know. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel where we decode the strategies that power your life, where we talk about business, technology, and being better every day. Today we're going to dive into the art of negotiation with insights from Chris Voss's masterpiece, Never Split the Difference. Ready to negotiate like an FBI pro? Well, at least how it can impact your day-to-day? Let's get into it. So, first off, I read this book when I started my career as a technical sales engineer at IBM, or the Big Blue, and negotiating played a key part of all my interactions, whether it be in the boardroom or outside of the boardroom. When closing the deal. See, negotiation starts right when you meet someone. And negotiation is an art, and like any art, it requires a set of skills.
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Chris Voss doesn't just give us skills, he gives us a whole new perspective. So let's break down 4 of the key strategies from this book. Starting off with tactical empathy. Now, this isn't your everyday, I hear you kind of empathy. This is the empathy with a purpose, empathy with an edge. It's about more than just understanding the other person's feelings. It's really about connecting with them on an emotional level to create trust and a genuine bond. Imagine you're at a dealership eyeing your finest new car purchase and you really like it, but the price is a little bit more than you want to pay, and the seller is firm on not budging on the price. And this is really where tactical empathy comes into play. Instead of going back and forth on the numbers, you shift gears.
That's changing gears.
You take a moment to admire the car with the seller. You acknowledge the care that they've put into it. I can see that you've really taken great care of this car. It must have been tough to decide to sell it. Now, what you're doing here is not just making small talk, you're really recognizing their efforts and by extension, their expertise and attachment to the car. Now, this does a couple of things. It shows respect for the seller's work, which everyone appreciates. And
I appreciate that you appreciate that.
And it also subtly suggests that you, as someone who recognizes good work, are the right person to take over the care of this car. See, by using tactical empathy, you're not just trying to get a better deal, you're building a relationship. You're not just a buyer anymore. You're someone who appreciates the car as much as they do. And from this place of mutual respect, you're much more likely to find common ground on the price. But remember, tactical empathy should not be confused with manipulation.
I'm not manipulating.
It's about finding a true connection. It's about understanding the seller's pride in the car and their possible reluctance to part with it. When you acknowledge and validate these feelings, you're no longer two people stuck in a transaction. You're two human beings relating to each other. And that's where the magic of negotiation really happens. Now, let's talk about no. Most of us hear no and think game over.
Game over!
But for Voss, no is just the beginning. It's a chance to really understand what doesn't work for the other person. Imagine you're asking for a raise and your boss says no. Instead of walking away, you ask, what about my performance isn't meeting the company's needs? Now you've got a conversation and opportunity to negotiate, but also to improve. Then there's the that's right breakthrough. And it's not about chasing a yes when
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
someone says that's right in a response to a summary you've given them. They're confirming that you've completely understood them. It's a signal for rapport and respect. For instance, in a salary negotiation, as mentioned before, when your employer recaps your points and you respond with, that's right, you're acknowledging they've understood your value. Last but not least, point number 4, calibrated questions. These are the questions that really make the other person think and give you control without them feeling controlled. Questions like, how am I
Get out of my head!
supposed to do that? Make your problem their problem. They force the other person to see your side and come up with solutions. It's a powerful tool because it keeps you from committing to positions and focuses on collaborative problem solving. and it also gives you clear directions on how to achieve something to their satisfactory element. And there you have it, folks. 4 powerful strategies from Never Split the Difference. These aren't just negotiation tactics, they're communication tools that can change the way you interact with the world. Now, if you want to see these strategies in action, hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. And of course, share your negotiation wins in the comments below. And with that, maybe we can all master the act of becoming FBI negotiating for car dealerships. But remember, negotiation is part of life. Use these strategies wisely and you'll not only get better deals, but you'll also build better relationships. And with that, catch you in the next video on Tuesday. Also, the ending of Attack on Titan, can we also talk about that in the comments? Should I make a video that's Attack on Titan and related to my subtopics? Let me know what you think.